Welcome to Coco's Corner. I'm the huge one, Dave Coco from Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com, where it's okay to be a passion fan, where the world goes to kick ass, and your home for combat sports. Go check it out, Kocosports.com. This is our NXT review. Please, down in the comments, put win, loss, or tie. If you thought this was a win for NXT, or a loss, or a tie, please put it down in the comments and explain why. Winning is contagious, especially when you start voting on shows. You're like, win, 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 win. But this NXT, I think for the first time in a real long time, I'm going to have to put a loss. Maybe they've not been doing the good the last few weeks, and this was just probably the worst NXT I've ever seen. It is completely skippable. The only somewhat match worth watching is the main event. And even then, it is a talented young superstar wrestler taking no shit from no one, doing awesome moves, and the man formerly known as Rob Van Dam. It wasn't that bad of a match, but it was definitely a young guy carrying an old guy. It reminded me of when I watched Funk vs. Samoa Joe in Florida. Dory Funk vs. Samoa Joe. That's what it reminded me of. He was a young guy just helping an old guy get over. But you know, Rob Van Dam, with his popularity and all, is still helping people get over. It's just not the Rob Van Dam we used to go crazy for at ECW. Those days are gone. But, yeah, this was the first episode of NXT you ever saw. I can understand why you would think NXT sucks. It was bad. It was bad. It was Monday Night Raw bad. It was just horrible. And, you know, a lot of WWE defenders are coming out of the woodwork and be like, oh, NXT sucks, look. It's like, yeah, dude, it sucked this week, and it hasn't been good the last 2 weeks. But overall, it's been the best product WWE has put on. I find it funny that people wait. They're like, I'm going to do an NXT review. I'm going to wait until it sucks, then do a review. It's like, bro, come on, pump your brakes. I'm getting a lot of links from other YouTubers and other people that do reviews of the show just bashing on NXT and saying, why is this the future? And it reminds me of, like, I used to coach, you could use this fuel against me, huh? I used to coach women's softball. And, you know, every 4 years, your athletes, shoot, they're gone. They go off to college or get a real job, you know, like, you don't have to play softball, but you can't stay here. Goodbye. And, you know, once all your great players leave to go to WWE, Bo Dallas, The Shields, Big E. Once they all get drafted up, Paige, Emma, all these great athletes get charged up, well, you have to rebuild people. This is NXT being cherry-picked because they're a developmental league. They know what they are. They're being cherry-picked, and bam, then you have to rebuild. But they're not rebuilding. This was just a horrible show. It was really a horrible show. The highlight for those that absolutely love gimmicks, the Vaudevillians were back. Pretty much the same as last week. If you thought it was the most complete awesome thing in the world, then you just paid for the same. You just bought tickets for Toy Story 2. You just saw the same goddamn movie and you're happy with it. So the Vaudevillians, they defeat WWE.com is called up local competitors. I hate that shit. You know, it's not like you're a YouTuber just fucking doing anything, or it's not like you're a fucking website covering wrestling. You are WWE.com. You're telling me you couldn't find their fucking names? Local competitors. Poor fucking saps. But anyway, the Vaudevillains win. Very interesting, very enjoyable, very good gimmick. Probably will stop being over. I give it 1 or 2 years, and they're out the door like Brodus Clay. Sad, but true. But very fun to watch, and hopefully they do some great stuff. Next came Bull Dempsey defeated Xavier Woods. They put Bull Dempsey over like a motherfucker on commentary. The only thing, you know, a lot of mothers say, don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad. You know, if you have don't say anything if you don't have nothing nice to say. So let's say the nice things. First off, he's dressed up like King Kong Bundy. You cannot go wrong dressing up like King Kong Bundy. Second, the broadcast team did an amazing job putting this guy over. I thought I missed out on talent. I was like, Bull Dempsey? Jesus Christ, they're putting him over like $1 million. No one gives a shit about him. He must be amazing. He must be the North Nebraska West champion, and by me not knowing who he is, I feel foolish. I'm not going to go on the show and say he's a bag of shit just in case he's the Northwest Nebraska fucking champion of the world. I'm going to look so foolish. Let me look this guy up. What? What? You don't even have a fucking Wikipedia page? You put someone over that don't even... No, but I'm serious. I thought he was a bag of shit. I like the fact that he dressed up like King Kong Bundy. I like the fact that the announce team put him over. The audience didn't give a shit. It was basically a squash match of Xavier Woods. Very unenjoyable. I think Xavier Woods, I don't know. I think there's money with him in WWE. A very smart, nerdy, well-spoken guy that they could send out everywhere, be a star, fucking Special Olympics, all that shit. So to me, he's got the charity / look, not all wrestlers are complete fucking dumbass thing going for him, because WWE loves that. You're like, what? You have a degree at Harvard? You got a job for life. Yeah, but I haven't actually wrestled a match. You have a job for life. A college degree is more valuable in WWE than on Wall Street. So, Bull Dempsey goes out there, fucking defeats Xavier Woods. It was a bag of shit. It really was. Becky Lynch defeated Summer Rae. Now listen. NXT used to be awesome. I think we could all agree with that. People that have watched NXT used to be awesome. But now you are doing... We once had a chant with Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd was an FCW. We started a chant on WrestleMania weekends. Or WrestleMania week. The Tuesday after WrestleMania in Orlando. We started a chant. There was no one there. The whole fucking place was empty. So when I say we started a chant, I mean me and my friend. That's it. The place was pretty fucking empty. And we chanted, "You don't change. You change them." And I feel that way about NXT. NXT isn't changing WWE. WWE is changing NXT to fucking be shit. You know, the Vaudevillians, same exact act. Bull Dempsey, don't know who the fuck he is, beating fucking Xavier Woods. Becky Lynch, world premiere fucking match, good for her, a little too gimmicky and dancing. I get it, you're fucking Irish, alright. You're not trying out for the 1980s Mike Tyson's Punch-Out here, lady. You're trying to be a decent women's wrestler. But no, go on, dance. Dance, tell me a story. Fucking unbelievable. But it basically, besides Becky Lynch getting her first win and looking like a reject from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, it was the same exact fucking match as last week, the week before, 27 weeks ago. It's just fucking sad. And Colin Cassidy defeated Sawyer Fulton in another squash match with the French guys coming out and then the Italian guy I don't really give a shit. This was just bad. It was, I shit on Raw for having no DQ finishes. But look at this. 1, 2, 3 out of 4. And Becky Lynch, can you really say that was a good match? You have NXT, you have developmental. I know you were cherry-picked. I know, but dude, you got to deliver better shit than this. It is just bad. It's bad. I'm sorry. Now, the only match worth watching on this whole fucking card was the main event. It's what they advertised. Adrian Neville defeats Rob Van Dam. #1 contender Tyler Breeze watching on. Tyler Breeze reminds me of Mr. Whatever. Fucking, there's two different Tyler Breezes. There's the Tyler Breeze that fucking can't wrestle, and the Tyler Breeze that can wrestle. I hope the one that can wrestle shows up. Like, if there was two Tyler Breezes, and they said, well, yeah, remember Full House? Oh, yeah, Kocosports, do you get Full House references on NXT? Remember the Full House? Well, they had the two baby sisters, now that they're, I think, professional crack whores. I'm not really sure what they do for a living. But they had them, but they just played one person. They swapped them out because, kids get tired of the shit. So they're like, oh, okay, well, we got twins, but they'll play just one part. Get it? Ha, 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 we're geniuses, TV execs. That's what I think is going on with Tyler Breeze. They're like, hey, we have one Tyler Breeze that can really wrestle, and then we have another Tyler Breeze who can't. Let's just keep switching them out and see if anyone notices. So hopefully when Tyler Breeze does fight Neville, it is the Tyler Breeze that can wrestle. This match was I thought it was going to be a train wreck. Rob Van Dam has lost 76 steps. since his prime. He's not the same guy. But you know what? Rob Van Dam, at this part of his career, put over the NXT champ. Way to go. Way to go. You got to get some Chris Jericho awesome points for that. But overall, it was a really young, athletic guy in his prime versus the guy that was, well, Rob Van Dam. It is worth watching. Just, you're not going to be wowed. You know, he does hit the red arrow on him. Rob Van Dam and Neville shake hands in the ring like the code of honor. And overall, very, very, very skippable NXT, especially the first 4 matches. Let's see. The Vaudevillians did the same exact thing they did last week. Bull Dempsey fucking beat Xavier Woods. Becky Lynch is a reject from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Colin Cassidy defeated someone, and a bunch of foreigners got together, and they're feuding, and oh my god, look out. And Neville fucking helped an old man to the ring. He helped an old man across the ring. He's like, here, I'll help you, old man Rob Van Dam. So I think NXT still has a great thing, but it's rebuilding right now, and this was probably easily the worst NXT episode ever. Ever. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to FCW days. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to when Michael Cole was making fun of the women at the NXT contest. This might have been the worst NXT of all time. Worst developmental. I'm going back Ohio Valley, bitches! It was bad. The Neville versus Rob Van Dam match, if you're a huge Rob Van Dam fan or Neville fan, it's worth watching. But the coolest thing about it is Van Dam put him over clean. Besides that, this is probably the most skippable NXT in a while. Please, in the comments, put win, loss, or tie. I'm giving this I think this might be the first time I'm getting NXT a loss in a real long time. And listen, people are bothering me on Facebook about other people. If you're going to review NXT and you wait till their shittiest episode and be like, see, I told you it sucks, you're really just hoping to fucking get views and all that shit. It's just a dirty YouTube tactic. Did this NXT episode suck? Yeah. Does NXT suck? Minus the last 3 weeks? No. No, without a doubt. But, you know, when you're developmental, it's just like coaching softball or football or any other sport in high school or college. Eventually, you're going to get cherry-picked and you have to rebuild. This is rebuilding. Now, with that said, they have a lot more talent than they need. This is a horrible show. I know they're trying to get over new people, but it's just horrible. I mean, when Bull Dempsey is fucking your powerhouse guy, look out! Look out! Here comes Bull Dempsey! You fucked up. Yeah, you just fucked up. And know what pissed me off about Bull Dempsey the most? And I don't mean to fucking player hate on this fucker. He could be great. For all I know, he could be the North fucking Ireland fucking Nebraska indie champion of the fucking universe, hot dog eating champion of the world. With that said, it just pissed me off because Bull Dempsey is getting a push and all that, but they pass up on Samoa Joe. They pass up on other guys because they don't have the look. That's just fucking pissing me off. Fuck you, Bull Dempsey. Yeah, so please in the comments put win, loss, or tie. We will be doing a SmackDown review. We did do pay-per-view profit, so Money in the Bank is this weekend. If you want to try to claim you are the pay-per-view profits and give yourself a Barry Horowitz champion of the world, check out our channel. Go to pay-per-view profits. Put your picks. Make sure to put tiebreakers just in case it's a tie. And bam, have fun with that. We will be doing a SmackDown review shortly and the weekend review. And also tonight, tomorrow, I don't know where the fuck you live. I'm in Japan. But within 24 to 48 hours, I have no idea what day it is. Within 24 to 48 hours, there will be Money in the Bank, and it should be absolutely fantastic or absolutely ball-fucking-punching, throbbing, painful. Just depends on who wins. But I'm looking forward to it. So, anyway, in the comments, put win, loss, or tie. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please go to Kocosports.com. If you have $24.99 laying around and you're like, you know what, I like fat guys like Bull Dempsey yelling into webcam that look like Bull Dempsey yelling into webcams about pro wrestling every 10 minutes they can escape their real lives. How can I support those fat asses? Well, sir, which are $24.99, I'm glad you asked that. You can go to Kocosports.com or .net. It takes you to the same place. And click on Internet Inventory T-shirt. Oh, it's so sexy. It's so beautiful. Why did you make such a great shirt like that? Oh, Pablo, good job. and you could pay $24.99. Now, if it's hard times, I don't want to beg you. I mean, some of you guys have hard times out there. Whew, hard times, hard times. But if you know you got an extra $24.99 around, and you're like, hey, I like fat guys yelling into webcams, I got a deal for you, my friends. So, half the deal, double the price. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But anyway, go to Kocosports.com. Please like, comment, subscribe. And we will be back with a SmackDown review, a Weekend review, and tons of shows. We just want to, we know we're not the best. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's break down this 17th wall here. Well, we know we're not the best. But we want to work hard, improve our website, improve our YouTube little by little. We have big plans, but we're going to do it little by little. And hopefully one day we'll be like, wow, combat sports, pro wrestling. Where do I go? Coco Sports. Hopefully one day we do that for you. So go there now. Jump on early. Kocosports.com. KOCOsports.com. It's where the world comes to kick ass. And with that, I am over.